Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope you're doing well. So in this video I want to share my experience how I actually found my room in Bangalore. So how to search for a room if you're looking for a place to stay in Bangalore, depending on your need, whether you're looking for an RK, 1 BHQ, 2 BHQ, whatever you're looking for, how to find a residential place to stay in Bangalore. So if you are going by online, there are certain websites like No Broker, which you can utilize. If you have a subscription, you can search your whatever your requirement is on that platform. Whether you're looking for 1 RK, 1 BHK, you can filter through that with your budget and your location which you're looking for. So try to find location near your offices if you are migrating from another state or some other city. And so try to find a place near your office. That would be very much beneficial for you because the way the traffic works in Bangalore is this can have an impact on your traveling time. So try to find a place nearby. So how to go about it? So one thing I told you is to use a no broker, or it could be another platform to go by the online method. But unfortunately, I've noticed that even if you go by the online method, sometimes there are certain ads that are already sold out, basically meaning that the, the, the place or the house or flat has already been taken by someone, but still the ads are showing up. So these are some challenges you will find across. Also, there are other challenges like sometimes you get a number and you call them and they turn out to be a broker. It's not the actual person who is trying to rent a house. So this is also another problem I've seen using the no broker. Now, the other method is manual. Manually, I mean to say that, let's say you have you're traveling, your office is in X location. So try to find a residential location near that place. Try to figure out what are the residential place nearby, and you also have to go and physically visit that area and try to just travel around those areas and see if there's any to let kind of ad or something poster pasted outside the house. So that way you'll find a phone number and you can visually see the house. If it is something that you're looking for, then you can make a deal with them. Um, Unfortunately, I've tried this method as well, and I've noticed that sometimes the posters numbers, when you call them, it also turns out to be a broker. So for those who don't know what broker is a middle person who basically comes into the picture. Let's say I'm a buyer. I'm looking for to rent a house, and the other is the owner of the house who's want to rent that house for the other people. So what happens is the middle person is the broker who says, yeah, I can give you what you're looking for, and they charge some commissions. Sometimes they say like 1 month's rent or something along those lines. So you end up spending more money if you go by the broker method. So unfortunately, that is the reality in Bangalore. I've done it through both method online and manually. I've traveled physically. I've traveled, roam around areas, and found a lot to it. There, when you call them, sometimes it turns out to be a broker. So this is something to keep in mind. But again, these are the only two methods I had when I was looking for a place to stay in Bangalore. So I just wanted to share with you. Another thing is that the deposit. So there's a lot of discussion around these deposits and all. So some people say that if they take a deposit, they won't return you. Some of the people say they had experience. Yeah, my owner did return my money, but they deducted some amount, 1 month's rent plus some additional costs and all. So everybody had their own different share of experience to share. Some mentioned, oh, they didn't return my money. I've been reaching out to them and they didn't receive my call and all. So somebody had a bad experience when they give out a lot of money as a deposit and they don't get the money back. So there's something, the reality that you should also consider when you're looking for a place to stay. Another Some other people said, yeah, they do return my money, but they deducted some set of amount from them. So everybody have a different set of experiences. So I've talked to people and I came to know. So just be aware. Don't put too much deposit because it's a risk. Because the situation is that some people have mentioned that not even a police or anything, law enforcement people, they won't be able to help you out. So just be aware of this risk here in Bangalore. So don't put out so much money, even though they ask for 10 months. Try to negotiate with them and see if you can reduce this to 3 months, 4 months, or maximum 5 months of rent as a deposit. Also, another thing I want to share with you that when you are looking for a house, manually go and check the house physically. Make sure you turn on all the switches and see if all the fans, lights, and everything is running or not. Because sometimes what happens that what happens with me was that I was looking for a room, single room, and so I finally found it. But I don't happen to check the electricals, appliances, and all. And later, when I moved in, I found that the fan wasn't working. So I told them to fix the fan, but luckily they did fix that. But there was another issue in the washroom. The tap was literally loose, and I've been telling them, but they said, yeah, we'll fix it. But this kind of situation arises, so it's better that when you're making a deal with the person, just make sure that you check all the appliances, you check the washroom, you see all the taps are running, the flush and everything is working. If it is not working right there and there, tell them to fix it, and try to negotiate the rent accordingly. Because if they don't fix it, you end up paying the money, but you won't get the service back. So that's something to keep in mind. Just manually check all the appliances, check the window, check the washroom. How the water is flowing, if there's no leak or anything like that. So just manually check every places the windows and everything if it is as per your requirement. So this is all the experience I have. That's how I got my room. Yeah, and another thing is to make sure that you have rent agreement signed up before you move in. That would be the best. If not, you can just make sure that you do it within the first week of your moving to the place. um, I guess that's all the experience I want to share with you. That's how I got my room. You can also check out with your friends, and if you're looking to for a stay, check out if the owner, if they have another place, empty house, then that can also be useful to check out. Network with people who are living in that location. Talk to the people. So yeah, these are the ways how you basically find a room or place to stay in Bangalore. So I'll leave it here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.